was rough. Me too. Did you just shake your head no, tour guide? I'm currently pursuing my lifelong dream of not going to university. Yeah. You had a much better reaction than my parents did. That was wonderful, actually. Now instead I'm using all that saved time and energy and tuition money and putting that towards becoming a professional Irish dancer. That part actually isn't a joke. I just got back from my second year in Dublin training with the Riverdance Summer School, so you're seeing me before I'm super famous. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I love the applause. Thank you. Love it. Now we'll also get to know the vessel a little bit. I know that this was sold to you as a duck tour. It's not. We could not do a duck tour if we tried, which is kind of a good thing. This is not a duck boat. It's actually called a Lark 5, a lighter amphibious resupply cargo vehicle that can hold about 5 tons of cargo at one time. These were originally built in the late 1960s by the American military for the Vietnam War. There were originally about 900 Lark 5s in existence, each one of which was worth about $1 million apiece. Now friends, does this sound like $1 million vehicle? Does it feel like $1 million vehicle? No, not so much. Today you can find them on Kijiji or eBay for less than a used car. They are a good try. I will talk a bit more about that once we're up on top of the hill though. On our right is a statue of Joseph Howe. Joseph Howe ran a newspaper here in the city and decided to publish some stories exposing corruption in local police and government. There's corruption in local government? Who knew? Who knew? Now, obviously, it is still an operating church, although it is incredibly haunted. If you want details on that, come find me after. Otherwise, just use your imagination. On our left, we have Argyle Street, home to 18 bars and pubs. Argyle Street has the most bars and pubs in all of Halifax, as far as streets goes, and Halifax has the second most bars per capita in the whole country, second only to St. John's, Newfoundland, which is a surprise to absolutely no one if you know anything about Newfoundland. Ferries, the same vessel, incredible. But no, we got another convention center. Welcome on to Brunswick's civil rights movement. She's on our $10 bill, only other woman besides the Queen to be on Canadian currency, as well as Alexander Keith. Now, unlike Joseph Howe or Violet Desmond, Alexander Keith did absolutely nothing for human rights. He made good beer. And we said, that's good. Do you want to be our mayor 3 times in a row? And he said, sure. His birthday was on Saturday. We celebrated. People living in the surrounding buildings were evacuated, so they've been out of their houses for about 4 or 5 weeks. Probably be another few weeks while they figure out how to take it down. Their current plan is to actually bolt the crane to the building and then kind of cut it down piece by piece. So yeah, it hasn't moved since Hurricane Dorian.
Wow.
Tourists love it though, so we might just keep it up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Look at another one. Also unfortunate.
That's what I'm saying. It is art.
Yeah, it's art. Yeah.
There's videos of it online. If you haven't seen them, don't. It's terrifying. It's horrifying. I didn't know metal could do that. Now welcome onto the main part of Spring Garden Road, the busiest street east of Montreal and north of Boston. Hi, Smokey. Everyone say hi, Smokey Bear. Hi. Out in the rain. Gotta get a rain jacket, man. Surprise, we float. Welcome to the harbor, everyone. The Halifax Harbor is the second deepest ice-free port in the entire world, second only to the one in Sydney, Australia. It is incredibly deep at about 90 meters and also will never ever freeze. Never has. Never will. On our left, we have the Halifax Naval Dockyards, the oldest naval dockyards in all of North America and the biggest in all of Canada, which is less impressive when you remember Canada only has 2 naval dockyards, so it's kind of a 50-50 shot, but we did it! Biggest naval dockyards in the country. Every single night. People usually prefer Friday and Saturday because it's all you can eat prime rib and lobster tail, but I'm sure Diner on the World's good too. Look, a rival harbor hopper. I'll show them how much more fun we're having. Oh, it's Elspeth. Hi, Elspeth. I didn't know she still worked here. Now over here on our right, we have Purdy's Towers. Purdy's Towers are the 2 most photographed buildings on the entire Halifax waterfront, although they are just office buildings. But they're glass, so they're shiny, make for good pictures. Now whoever built them didn't really think the whole glass thing through. Basically, when the sun would hit the water, reflect into the buildings, it would just cook everybody inside. So not exactly pleasant, and most buildings in Atlantic Canada don't have air conditioning because you don't need it. You need it maybe twice a year, so it's not worth having it installed and maintained. It's not worth it. So they had to get a little bit creative. They decided to go to engineering students at Dalhousie University, one of the 6 in the city, and they had them invent geothermal cooling, which basically utilizes the cold harbor water, sucks it up through pipes that are in the stilts supporting the building, cycles it through the smaller pipes, and that actually cools everything down. Now it does save them over $140,000 a year in air conditioning costs. It's very eco-friendly. It's now being used all around the world. Over here on our right, major construction, the Queen's Mark Apartments. These are going to cost upwards of $6,000 a month for a bachelor. And we're not happy about it, because a lot of people can't afford that. And they also tore up the waterfront to build it. Now the city figured, what if we built them a bridge to get around the construction? And then they thought, no, we gotta do better than that. What if we didn't tie the bridge down all the way so it moves when you walk on it? So that's what we got. The Sea Bridge, that orange netting bridge. Very, very fun. It will be closed for the season next month. Sad. And it also will be gone forever when the Queen's Mark is done, but it is so fun. Enjoy the Sea Bridge while it's still here. I know you guys are visiting off a boat, so I don't know how much you just want to go and be disoriented, but might as well. Over here on our right, that vessel that says K1A1, that is the last remaining World War II Corvette in all of existence. Just a fun fact, the Corvette vessel, or Corvette cars were named after these vessels, as in their time they were the fastest boats in the water.
That was a little cool.
Anyone for hurricane damage? Anyone for public art? Correct! The actual genuine name of this installation is Got Drunk, Fell Down. I couldn't make that up if I tried. It's supposed to be a statement on nightlife in Halifax. People like to climb them. It's really is not getting across very well. We have the Silva parked over here on our right. I think they're doing some tours with the cruise ships.
Take a picture. Hurry.
That's your boat. That's you guys. Nope. tell you there was going to be bumps coming out of the water, but I think we're kind of past that point. So maybe a couple more over the curb. I don't know. Captain Jeff's going to radio in to let Halifax traffic know, rather, that we are no longer a boat. Surprise! Look around. We're not a boat.